All right, we're going to take this toward Peacock today, which means this is going to be very much getting into the upper back, the shoulders, the back line of the body, working your core. So just keep that in mind. Should be a bit more of a core intensive flow. We'll get to Peacock itself at the very end of the class from here. And actually, I don't really have any demonstrations before we start. So let's go ahead and just get this started. So bring yourself up to the front of the mat. And take a look down. We're going to start this standing. So make sure your feet are about hips width distance apart. And start this a little bit of internal rotation here. So just angle the big toes in toward each other so the toes are closer to each other than your heels are, at least a little bit. And then looking down, lift all 10 toes up off the floor. Spread them out nice and wide. Bring them down one by one and grip your mat. Bring your weight forward toward your toes and just feel this out. Pull your weight back toward your heels. And then to center yourself in here somewhere in between. Keep your stance engaged. Tense up the thighs. Pull the kneecaps up just a bit. Hold tension in the glutes to ground your spine. And then in around the midsection, pulling it. Keep your core tight to keep yourself upright. Now just relax your arms. Let them hang at your sides. Let your shoulders sink down. Keep your neck nice and long. Reach the crown of the head straight up. Bring your chin in just a bit. And just close your eyes. So just take a moment to settle in, let your mind quiet down. And then to start to deepen your breathing here. So with the inhales, pull in as much air as you can. Fill up your lungs, hold on to all that breath at the top. When you exhale, constrict the back of your throat, so slow your breath down on the way back out. And just work to make your exhales last at least as long as the inhales as you breathe. And then when you're ready, take a deep inhale. When you exhale, just open your eyes. And then just go slow with an inhale, reach your arms up high. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, hands through center again. Inhale, arms up high. Exhale through center. Inhale, reach up high. And then with the exhale, lean to the right side. Reach your right arm down, stretch your left arm, right gaze up high. Take an inhale, bring it back to center. With the exhale, lean left. Left arm reaching down, stretch your right arm left and look up. Inhale, back to center, arms high. Exhale, lean this right again. Reach your left arm right, pull your left shoulder back, press your hips to the left. Inhale up to center. And with the exhale, lean it left. Left arm reaching down, stretch the right arm long, right shoulder back. Inhale to center, reach up high. Now with the exhale, one more time, lean to the right side, right arm down. Stretch your left arm right, draw the left shoulder back. And if you can take a deeper bend into the right knee and try to lean a little bit further. Inhale back to center, reach up. And then with the exhale, lean to the left one more time. Left arm down, stretch your right arm left, right shoulder back. Maybe bend to that left knee, but keep looking up. With your next inhale, bring it back to center, reach high. And then with the exhale, bring the hands down through center and to your hips. Now draw the shoulders back, keep your chest open, start to hinge forward, come down toward halfway. And then just go ahead and bend your knees, round your spine, come all the way down, fingertips to the floor. And once your fingertips are touching down, just go ahead and move a little bit. Paddle out. Stay loose. And then we'll take this to a twist from the fold. So put the weight to your left foot. Right foot back and across. Outside edges of the feet to touch. Now focus weight on the right leg. Bend into your left knee. Stay light on that foot. You should already feel this in the outer right hip. Now to take it further, slide your left hand over to the right as far as you can. And if you want to take it further still, go ahead, reach your right arm high and take a deeper twist. Try to stack the right shoulder by the left. Gaze up high, focus the weight on the right foot, and just breathe with this here. Take an inhale. And then with the exhale, just bring your right hand down, uncross your legs. Take it the other way. Step the left foot back and across again, outside edges of the feet to touch. Focus the weight on the left leg, bend the right knee, go light on that foot. And then to go further, slide the right hand to the left as far as you can. Keep the fold, and if you want to take it further, reach your left arm high and work to stack the left shoulder above the right and just twist here. Take an inhale. And with the exhale, just bring your left hand down. Uncross your legs. And then go bend the knees, bring your hands to your hips, come all the way back up to standing. Just take it slow. And then once you're up, just look down. See the feet are about hips width distance, heels in, toes out. And reach your arms straight forward. Then keep your shoulders down, keep your neck nice and long. I want to go back and forth here through some slow Hindu squats. So lift your heels up off the floor, keep the heels high. And work to keep your core braced and try to hold your spine upright. Take it slow. Bend the knees. Now the knees go forward, the heels stay lifted. Take it down to where you can. You can stop at any point, and if you bring it all the way to the heels, control this the whole way. And then just come back up. Bring it back to standing and set your heels down. Again, just look forward. Lift your heels high. Keep them lifted. Bend the knees. Try to keep your torso upright. Sink down. Let the knees go forward. Take it down to where you can. And then again, lift this back up. Back to standing. Set your heels down. Now we're going to do 3 more, and you got the choice. You can keep reaching forward, but if you want more of a challenge, bring your hands behind your head. Interlace your fingers. Palms open, elbows wide, shoulders pull back. And again, keep your torso upright. Whichever position you're in, go ahead, lift your heels, stay on your toes. And then bend the knees, let the knees go forward. Keep your core braced. Control the movement and just take it low to where you can go. And then bring yourself back up. Keep the movement smooth. And set the heels. 2 more times, heels up high, keep them lifted. Bend the knees, push them forward. Keep yourself upright, take it down to where you can. And then again, bring it all the way up, keep your spine tall, and set the heels. 1 more time, heels up high. Sink down, bend the knees, keep your torso upright, shoulders pulled back, take it slow. And then once you're down as low as you can go ahead, bring your hands down to the floor, and bring this down into a seat. Now when you're down, just keep the feet on the floor and fold the knees side to side, just twist lightly here, stay loose. And then just bring your knees into center. Now let's go ahead and start and bring this all in close. So go ahead, take hold of your knees. Pull them into your chest. Squeeze in and lean back. Pull the thighs in toward your belly. Take the weight off your feet and just hold your balance here. Sit this up as tall as you can. Press your low back forward. Now once you hold that compression, hold that tension at the hinge of the hips. And then release your hands and bring the shins toward the floor. Parallel with the floor. Thighs are still pulled in tight. And just breathe with us here. Hold your balance. Keep your gaze forward. And I want to move from here, going back and forth from up to down. So just take things bit by bit. When you're ready, just lean back, extend your legs, come down toward halfway. Lift back up and pull the thighs in close. Again, sink toward halfway down. Just keep looking forward. Pull everything back in and sit this up tall. Sink down toward halfway, extend your legs. Pull back in and sit this upright. Sink down toward halfway again. And then lift back up and draw your legs in. Sink down toward halfway. And then lift back up 1 more time. Now sink down, and this time just hold this position wherever you can. Keep looking forward. Bring your hands together, arms straight, index fingers point forward. And then work this with a little bit of a twist here. Roll onto the right hip, point your fingers to the left. Keep your balance. Bring it through center on the left hip and point to the right. Back through center on the right hip, point left again. Bring it through center to the left hip and point right. And then 1 more round. Come over to the right hip, point to the left. And then over to your left side and point right. Now come back to center. Hold just a little bit longer. Take an inhale. With the exhale, just release. Let everything come down. Take a moment. Just move your arms and legs a little bit. Stay loose. And then go ahead, draw your knees into your chest, bring your hands to your knees and squeeze everything down and just breathe. And then release your grip, bring your feet down to the floor. And let's go ahead and set this up for bridge. Feet and knees, hips width distance. Bring your heels in close to you, starting with your low back basically flat. And arms at your sides, palms down to keep your gaze high. Now when you're ready, with an inhale, press into your feet, lift your hips, squeeze your glutes. And then with the exhale, just roll your spine down. Inhale, press your hips up high. And then with the exhale, lower. Inhale, lift your hips up again. Exhale, roll this back down. Inhale, press this up high. And then exhale, lower. Inhale, lift your hips. Exhale, roll down. Now with your next inhale, press up high and just hold here. Keep the hips lifting, keep your glutes engaged. Now as you keep your hips lifted, we're going to go back and forth twisting. So just lift your right hand up off the floor. And then reach your right arm up and to the left, past your head, work to stack your shoulders. The hips are still high. And then come back to center, both arms down. Lift the left hand, reach that arm past your head, up and over to the right, twist here. And then hips are still lifted, come back into center. Right arm up and left again, stretch this out long. And then bring that arm back down. Reach your left arm up and to the right, stretch this out. And then come back to center, one more round. Right arm up and left again, stretch this out long. And then bring the arm back down. Left arm up and over to the right, stack your shoulders best you can. Bring it back to center, keep your hips high. And then dig into the heels, lift your toes up off the floor. Keep your glutes squeezing, but try to pull the heels in toward your shoulders and just find a little bit more tension. Keep breathing. Take an inhale. With the exhale, come all the way down. Now once you're down, bring your knees to your chest, bring your hands to your knees again, squeeze everything in. And then curl up into this. Lift your head, lift your shoulders, bring your nose close to your knees. Now go ahead, cross at the ankles. And then when you're ready, roll forward to a seat. And just keep yourself upright here. Now I want you to sit this up tall. Extend your legs forward, keep your legs together. And see they can actually tilt your pelvis forward so you can sit up without rounding your spine. Now if you need to round, then your hamstrings are probably tight. Go ahead, bend your knees, but keep your legs together and keep your heels on the floor. So either way, pull your pelvis forward. And again, sit this up tall, press your low back forward and hold on to that. Now from here, bring your hands behind your head, interlace the fingers, palms open, elbows wide, shoulders pull back. And then from here, you're just going to start walking on your butt. So shift your weight side to side. And then one cheek at a time, walk toward the back of the mat. Now keep yourself tall, keep your core braced, and just let your weight go side to side. You're just moving a few inches each time. Now once you come all the way to the back of the mat, reverse direction. Stay tall, walk this forward, bend the knees if you need to. And again, just shift this side to side, keep your core engaged as you're moving here. A little bit of a twist here, initiating from your pelvis. Now once you come all the way to the front and the heels cross the edge of your mat, take it backwards again. Again, sit this up tall. And just shift your weight side to side. And then once you make it all the way to the back of the mat, just reverse direction one more time. Walk yourself back into center, basically to where we started. And then once you make it back to center, go ahead, just bring the hands down to the floor, shake your legs out just a little bit. And then go ahead, cross at the ankles, roll forward your hands, and find all fours. And from all fours, just move around. Shut your hands, stretch your fingers, let the shoulders and hips move just a bit. And feel things out. And then while we're here, we'll take this into the wrists. So just keep your hips stacked over your knees and bring the hands within about 2 hands lengths of your knees, a little bit closer. Flip the hands over, backs of the hands down, palms up, the fingertips point toward you. Now spread your fingers wide, press your fingertips down. Press your spine up toward the ceiling and straighten your arms as much as you can. You can always take the hands closer to the knees and make this less intense. Just feel that stretch. Let it move through the wrists and up into the forearms. And then from here, we're going to move just by switching the position one hand at a time. Flip your right hand over, palm down. The fingertips still point in toward you. Flip the left hand over as well. And then flip the right hand again. And flip the left. And just keep on switching this out side to side. Now as you go back and forth, each time you reset your hand, spread the fingers wide, dig the fingertips down, try to straighten your arm at least briefly. And take it at your own pace, not too fast. Make sure you can feel the stretch at least for a moment. Now go ahead, just give this another round or so. And finish with both palms down on the floor. Now once your palms are grounded, again, spread the fingers wide. Try to keep the fingertips pointing in toward you. And then we're going to take this into a little bit deeper stretch. So I want you to walk your knees forward outside your hands. Let the knees go wider than your hips. Big toes point toward each other. And sink your seat down low toward your heels. Now grip the floor with your fingers. And then from here, bend the elbows in toward you. Pull your chest forward between the upper arms. This is moving us toward the setup for Peacock. Look forward, keep your chest open. Now, with the arms still touching your torso somewhere, the ribs or the muscles of your core, go back and forth. Bend the elbows, bring your shoulders forward. You don't have to come down too far. And then come back up and keep that contact, arms against your front. And keep moving forward and back like this. Now, if you get used to it, you can take it a little bit deeper, but keep your gaze forward, keep your face off the floor. And keep gripping the floor with your fingers. Deepen that stretch as the elbows bend. Now, the next time you bring yourself forward, stay forward here. And keep the weight in your hands as much as you can. To take it a little bit further, keep your fingers gripping. And then just lift your right knee up a little bit up off the floor. Set it down. Lift your left knee up and set it down. Right knee up again. Set it down. Lift the left knee and set it down. Right knee up one more time. Set it down. Lift your left knee again and set it down. Now keep the weight in your hands. Maybe shift your shoulders a little bit further forward. You let the knees go a little bit wider. And if you can go further still, keep gripping, but see about lifting both knees at the same time, just a little bit. And then let that go. Come up onto the fingertips. Come down to sitting on your heels. And just take a moment, shake your hands out. Loosen your fingers and loosen your wrists. Once the hands are ready, come back to all fours. Let's take it down to a forearm plank. So let's bring both forearms down. Step your feet back. Bring your body into line. Feet about hips width distance apart. And then once you find your shape, press your spine up toward the ceiling and take this into a side plank variation. So roll your heels over to the right and come up onto your left hand. Now keep your hips up high, and this is good enough, and you can stay right here. To open it up further, reach your left arm high, and as you're reaching, pull the left shoulder back and look up, and this is good enough right here. Now if you can take it further still, keep your feet staggered, left foot in front of the right, but then pushing your left foot, and from underneath, step your right foot forward, and step it back, right foot forward, and step it back, right foot forward, step it back again, right foot forward, step it back, right foot forward, step it back one more time, and then come into center, find that forearm plank. And of course, we got to take it the other way. So roll your heels to the left side. Come up onto the right hand. Keep your hips high, and maybe stay here. If you're going to go further, reach your right arm high, and then pull the right shoulder back, gaze up high, stay open, and keep your hips lifted. Now, if you're going to move with this, keep your right foot pressing down. From underneath, step your left foot forward, and then step it back, left foot forward, and step it back, left foot forward. Step it back again, left foot forward. Step it back, left foot forward. Step it back one more time. Come back to center, find that forearm plank. And then go ahead, bring your knees down and come back up to all fours. Once you're in all fours, just move around for a moment. All right, one more thing to warm things up. So just come into your regular setup here, wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath your hips. And we're going to take this into the back line of the body, in particular into the glutes from here. So go ahead, tuck the toes with both feet. And we're going to go back and forth. It'll be breath to movement, but we'll take the first round slow. Now, when you're ready, just extend your right leg straight back, reach to the big toe, lower the right hip so you can feel the lift in the glutes on the right side. And then pull this in, knee to chest, nose to knee, squeeze in. Now, when you're ready, with your next inhale, straighten both legs, bring this up to a three-legged dog, right leg high. And then come all the way down and come back to all fours. On the other side, extend your left leg straight back. Now reach to the big toe, lower the hip so you feel that lift in the glutes. And then pull this in, knee to chest, nose to knee, squeeze in. Now with your next inhale, straighten both legs up to your three-legged dog. And then bring it back down and find all fours. Breath to movement, inhale the right leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, all fours. Inhale your left leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, all fours. Inhale the right leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, all fours. Inhale the left leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, all fours. Inhale the right leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, all fours. Inhale your left leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, all fours. Inhale the right leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, all fours. Inhale your left leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, all fours. Inhale the right leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, all fours. Inhale the left leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, all fours. Last round. Inhale the right leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, all fours. And then inhale your left leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, all fours, and just breathe here for a moment. Now you can just breathe, take a break, move around, maybe take another stretch. When you're ready, tuck your toes, lift your knees, hips up high, find your down dog. Now as you settle into the down dog, take a look at the setup. Hand, shoulder width. Flatten your palms, feel weight toward the base of your thumbs. Let your chest sink low, reach your hips up high. Pull in from the belly, draw in your core from around the low ribs. And then use that to lengthen out your spine and reach the hips up even higher. If your legs are tight, let the knees bend and go loose. And you can always just pedal this out and keep your hips moving side to side. When you're ready, take an inhale. And then with the exhale, just bend the knees. Look forward, step to the front of the mat. Let's take a ragdoll fold. Feet about hips width distance apart, deep bend in the knees. Let your belly touch your thighs. Let your head hang, let your spine round. And just let everything go long and loose and let the muscles of your neck relax. Now you can hang your hands to the floor. You can reach to opposite elbows. Maybe shake this side to side and loosen even farther. And then when you're ready, just release any grip that you have. Keep your knees bent to begin and restack your spine. Round this up to standing. Bring your head up last and just open up your palms at your sides. Now when you're ready, with an inhale, reach your arms up high. And then with the exhale, just bring your hands down to heart center. Now take a moment here to breathe. Set an intention. Let your mind clear. Find your focus. Take a deep inhale. And then with the exhale, just release your hands. Now at the next inhale, reach your arms up high. With the exhale, fold this forward. Hinge at the hips. Start with a straight spine. Put a little bend in your knees. Keep your core engaged. Move smoothly. And release at the bottom. Inhale, lift up halfway. Fingertips to the floor. Or to your shins. Lengthen forward through the crown of your head. And then with the exhale, just bring your hands to the mat. And let's step this back to high plank. Find your shape. Wristing the shoulders, palms press down. Press the floor away from you. Press your spine up toward the ceiling. Just hold on to that lift. Take an inhale. And then with the exhale, bring your shoulders forward as your elbows bend. Keep your body in line. Elbows pulled into your sides. Lower with control all the way down onto your belly. Now once you're down, flatten the feet out behind you. Hands under the shoulders, elbows into your sides. And let's take it up and down through low cobra. So with an inhale, just peel up your head, neck, and chest. Exhale, roll this back down. Inhale, peel up again. And then with the exhale, lower. Inhale, peel up one more time. Now just hold on to that lift. Keep the lift in the upper body. Feet pressing down. Keep your glutes squeezing. And then take the weight out of your hands. Now pull the elbows into your sides. Draw the shoulders back and keep looking forward. And then lift it up even higher. Take an inhale. Exhale, roll it back down. Now keep your chin on the mat. Lay your arms down at your sides, palms to the floor. I'm going to take this into the lower body from here. So keep pushing down. Keep your hands grounded. Keep your chin on the floor. Now, kick the left foot down. And then lift the right heel up as high as you can. Straight right leg lift up from the glutes. And then bring the right foot down. Kick with the right foot. And then lift your left heel high as you can. Keep that left leg straight. And then bring the foot back down to the floor. Kick into the left foot. Lift that right heel up high. And then bring the foot back down again. Kick with the right foot. Lift the left heel high as you can go. And then bring the foot back down. Now one more round. Kick the left foot down. Lift the right heel high. Now hold here. Keep your hands pressing down. And then twist with this. Bend the right knee. Bring the big toe down over the left, low as you can, but keep the right shoulder pressing toward the floor. Keep breathing. And then come back to center. Bring the right foot down. Kick with the right foot. Lift the left heel up as high as you can. And then twist here. Bend your left knee. Left big toe over to the right. Reach toward the floor, but keep your left shoulder pressing down. And then bring it back to center. Bring that left foot to the floor. Now hands back under the shoulders. Elbows pulled into your sides. Press the palms down. And we'll take upward facing dog. So with an inhale, straighten your arms. Now pull your chest forward. Let your hips hang. Stay on the tops of your feet. Keep the legs active and lift your knees. Kick down. Squeeze your glutes. Pull the hips forward to deepen the arc. Lift up with the arms, lift with your shoulders, keep your neck long, keep your chest pushing forward. Take an inhale. With the exhale, pull your belly in, hips up high, come back to down dog. And let's take the sun salutations here, steady movement. Take a deep inhale. Now with the exhale, just bend the knees. Look forward, step or float to the front. Inhale, lift it up halfway. Exhale, fold down. Inhale to standing, reach the arms up high. With the exhale, fold all the way back down again. Inhale, halfway lift. And then with the exhale, hands to the mat. Chaturanga's next. High plank to low. With an inhale, open up your chest, lift your gaze, up dog or cobra. Exhale, pull your belly in, hips high to down dog. 2 more rounds, take an inhale. With the exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or float. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to standing, reach us up high. And then with the exhale, bring it back down again. Inhale, halfway lift here. And with the exhale, hands to the floor, high plank to lows next. With an inhale, open up, draw this forward. And then with the exhale, pull it back in and bring your hips back up. Last round, take an inhale. With the exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or float. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold down. Inhale to standing, reach us up high. And then exhale, all the way back down again. Inhale, halfway lift here. And then with the exhale, set the hands. Chaturanga. With an inhale, open up, draw this forward. And with the exhale, pull it all in. Bring your hips up. And just find your downward facing dog. Breathe here. Now from your down dog, take a deep inhale. And then with the exhale, bend the knees. Look forward, step or float. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to standing, reach us up high. And then with the exhale, sink into chair. Now put the weight to heels, bend your knees, and bring your hips down low. Now as you settle in, just see if the feet aren't too wide within hips width. Knees come in toward each other, and keep your belly pulled in. Now bring your hands behind your head again. Interlace the fingers, palms open, elbows wide, shoulders pulled back. Keep your chest open, keep your gaze forward. And stay low in the hips. Now put the weight to the left foot and lift your right heel. And then just straight forward and back. Extend the right leg forward, dip your big toe down. And then right foot behind you, just touch that big toe to the floor. Again, right leg forward, big toe down. And then reach your leg back and touch the big toe to your mat. One more time, bring the right big toe forward. One more time, bring the leg behind, just touch the mat. And if you can take it further here, keep looking forward. But bend the left knee and slide the right big toe further back. Hold here, no weight on that right foot. Now slowly set the right foot down next to the left. And then press into your right foot, come to standing with your left knee high. Now dig your right big toe down, keep your balance. And when you're ready, take a figure 4. Left ankle crosses your right thigh. Curl the toes left foot, keep the knee to the side. Bend your right knee to sink your hips down. And keep your chest open. Maybe look up if you want to challenge your balance a little bit here. Now with your next inhale, straighten your right leg, lift your left knee, keep yourself upright. Bring your hands to your hips. And then let's take this into a warrior 3. Now put just a little bit on the right knee. Hinge from the right hip. Extend your left leg straight back. Bring everything lifted into line. And maybe you're more of an upright angle, and that's fine. If you can take it further, you can bring yourself toward parallel with the floor. Take it to where you can hold. Now lower your left hip so you can feel that lift in the glutes on the left side. Try to keep your gaze forward. Work it further from the right leg. Now bend your right knee and sink down, belly toward your thigh. Press into the right foot and come back up. Bend the right knee, sink down, belly toward your thigh. Press into your right foot and lift back up. One more time, bend the right knee, bring it down as low as you can, belly toward your thigh, hold here, you're still balancing. Take an inhale. With the exhale, both hands down, left foot down behind your low lunge. Now from your low lunge to side plank, left hand is going to be your base. Roll the outside edge of the left foot and slide the right foot back. Now, if you want to back off, you can always drop the left knee. If you're going to keep your left leg straight, keep the right leg straight, right foot in front of the left so the legs stay staggered. Now, lift your hips up high, reach your right arm high, and then pull the right shoulder back, keep your chest open, keep looking up. If you want to move here, just like before, push into the right foot, and then from underneath, step your left foot forward, and step it behind. Left foot forward, step it back again, left foot forward. Step it back, left foot forward, and step it back, left foot forward. Step it back again, left foot forward. Step it back one more time. Take an inhale. And with the exhale, bring the right hand forward, right foot forward, low lunge. Now set this up, feet on two separate tracks, hips width distance apart, left heel lifted behind. Once you're ready, hands to your hips. And then with an inhale, bring yourself all the way to upright. Now, find your balance here. Make sure your hips are square. Deep under the right knee, left leg towards straight. Right hip pulls forward, left hip pulls back, and keep your torso upright. When you're ready, reach your arms up high. And we'll take this into a vertical twist. So from here, take an inhale. With the exhale, reach your right arm back, left arm forward, twist open to the right. Back and forth. Inhale, turn to center, reach up high. And then exhale, twist right arm back, left arm forward again. Inhale to center, reach us up high. Exhale one more time, right arm back, left arm forward. Now just hold here, keep your chest open to the right. Look back over your right shoulder. Keep your balance, bring the left hand to your chest. Now if you can take it further still and just go bit by bit here, start to reach your right hand back toward your left heel. Now you can bend the right knee and bend to the left knee and maybe come further down. Don't expect to touch it here, and this is very tricky to hold. Just keep your twist and keep breathing. Left hip still pulling forward. Now with your next inhale, turn to center, reach your arms up high. And then slowly go ahead and bring that left knee all the way down. Hands to your hips. And just flatten the left foot behind you. So we're just taking a kneeling lunge. Both legs at about 90 degrees. Your hips are still squared. Keep your torso upright. Bring the hands behind your head again. Interlace the fingers, palms open, elbows wide. Keep your shoulders pulled back and keep your chest open. And let's deepen this. Bend to the right knee. Sink your hips down and forward. And then let your head fall back. Look up toward the ceiling. Keep your shoulders drawn back and keep your chest open like this. Keep your left foot kicking down. Now to take this further, working this from the right leg. Press into the right foot. Lean this further back. And then deep bend to the right knee. Sink this down and forward. Press into your right foot. Lean this further back. Deep bend to the right knee. Sink down and forward. Press into the right foot. Lean further back and hold here. Keep your chest open toward the ceiling. Keep your gaze up high and keep breathing. And if you want to take it further with your left foot kicking down, maybe release your hands and reach your arms further past your head. Keep the front of the left side nice and long and keep the glutes engaged on the left. Keep breathing here. Now at your next inhale, bring yourself upright. Look forward. And then hands come down around the right foot. Tuck the toes of your left foot. Lift your left knee. And then step this forward. Left foot next to the right. Forward fold. From here, when you're ready, take an inhale, lift it up halfway. With the exhale, set your hands. We're going to take it to crow. We're going to hold this for a little longer here. So find a position you can work with. So dig your fingertips down. Lift your heels. Bring the knees to touch your arms. And just take it slow. Keep your hips high. Lean this forward. And lift the feet together. Toes to touch. Pull the heels in close. Stay here. We're going to try to hold this for about 5 breaths. And then when you're ready, take an inhale. And with the exhale, go ahead, step it back, fly it back, take it to your Vinyasa. All right, let's take all that to the other side. From your down dog, take an inhale. With the exhale, bend the knees. Look forward, step or float. Inhale, lift it up halfway. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale to standing, reach us up high. With the exhale, sink back into chair. Put the weight to heels, bend your knees, and bring your hips down low. Now again, see if the feet aren't too wide within hips width distance. And bring your hands behind your head. Interlace the fingers. Palms open, elbows wide, shoulders pull back. Keep your chest open. Just keep looking forward. Now as you hold this, focus weight on the right foot. Lift your left heel. Extend the left leg forward, dip your big toe down. And then left leg straight behind, big toe touches your mat. Left leg forward, touch the floor. Extend the left leg behind again. Left leg forward, big toe down. Now extend this back, just touching with the big toe, no weight on that left foot. If you want to go deeper, slide the left big toe further back, bend the right knee, and sink down lower. Keep your gaze forward, keep breathing. Now take an inhale. With the exhale, step the left foot forward next to the right. Push into your left foot, come to standing with your right knee high. Find your balance here. Now keep the left big toe pressing down. When you're ready, find a figure 4. Right ankle crosses your left thigh this time. Now bend the left knee. Keep the toes of the right foot curled. And just sink into the hips. Keep your chest open. Maybe look up as you hold your balance here. All right, with your next inhale, straighten your left leg, lift your right knee, keep your balance. Bring your hands to your hips. And let's take it to the warrior 3. Now put just a little bend the left knee. Hinge from the left hip. Extend your right leg straight back, keep your hips squared. Bring everything lifted into line. Now maybe more of an upright angle, and that's fine. Keep looking forward. If you're going to take it deep, come down toward parallel to the floor. Now lower the right hip so you feel that lift from the glutes on the right side. And go back and forth with your left leg here. Bend your left knee, sink down, belly toward your thigh. Press into your left foot and lift back up. Bend the left knee, sink down, belly toward your thigh. Press into your left foot and lift. One more time, bend the left knee, sink this down, belly toward your thigh, keep your hips squared, and hold here. Take an inhale. And with the exhale, just bring both hands down, step the right foot down behind you, low lunge. Side plank again, right hand to base. Roll the outside edge of the right foot, slide the left foot back. You can drop the right knee, but if your legs are straight, then go ahead, stagger this left foot in front of the right. Reach your left arm high. Pull the left shoulder back, gaze up high, keep your chest open. If you're going to move, keep your left foot pressing down. From underneath, step your right foot forward, and then step your right foot back. Right foot forward, keep the hips lifted, and step it back. Right foot forward. Step it back again. Right foot forward. And step it back. Right foot forward one more time. Step it back one more time. And then bring your left hand down, left foot forward, low lunge. Now arrange this. Be sure the feet on 2 separate tracks again, hips with distance apart. And then once you're ready, high lunge. Bring your hands to your hips and come all the way to upright. Deep bend left knee, right leg towards straight, right hip pushes forward. Keep your spine upright. And then reach both arms high. Back and forth with that vertical twist. Take an inhale. With the exhale, reach your left arm back, right arm forward, twist open to the left. Inhale to center, reach this up high. Exhale, twist again, left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale to center, arms up high. Exhale one more time, left arm back, right arm forward. Hold here, keep your twist. Now bring the right hand to your chest. Look back over your left shoulder toward your left hand. If you can go further, just go slow. Start to reach your left hand down toward that right heel behind you. Now maybe bend the right knee. Maybe sink down further. Just take this to where you can. Keep your balance here. Keep your right hip pushing forward. With your next inhale, turn to center, reach up high. And then slowly bring that right knee all the way down, kneeling lunge. Flatten the right foot. Everything's vertical from the right knee up. And then bring your hands behind your head again. Interlace the fingers, palms open, elbows wide, shoulders pulled back, and keep your chest open. Now sink it deeper. Bend your left knee, sink your hips down and forward, gaze up high. Keep your chest open, keep your shoulders pulled back. And then work this with your left leg this time. Press the left foot, lean this further back, keep your chest open. And then deep bend left knee, sink down and forward. Press into your left foot, lean this further back, keep your gaze up high. Bend the left knee and sink down and forward. Press into your left foot, lean this further back, hold here, keep your right foot kicking down. And if you want to go deeper, maybe stretch your arms out further, reaching past your head. When you're ready, with an inhale, bring yourself all the way upright. And then hands come down around your left foot. Tuck the toes of the right foot, lift the right knee. Bring the right foot forward next to the left, forward fold. From that fold, when you're ready, take an inhale, lift halfway up. And then with the exhale, set your hands down. Let's take this into crow. Dig your fingertips into the mat. Heels up, knees to touch your arms. Keep your hips high. Look forward, lean. Go slow, lift the feet together, toes to touch, and pull the heels up close. Stay here, 5 breaths again. And then take an inhale. And with the exhale, step it back, fly it back, move to your Vinyasa. All right, from your down dog, take an inhale. With the exhale, bend the knees. Look forward, step or float. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to standing, reaches up high. And then with the exhale, sink back into chair. Put the weight to heels, bend your knees, and bring your hips down low. Now once you settle in this time, bring your hands to your low back. Palms open, fingers wide, shoulders pulled back, elbows wide. Keep your chest open, just keep looking forward. Now as you hold this, focus on the left foot, lift your right heel. Right leg forward, dip your big toe down. And extend the leg back, touch the big toe to the floor. Right leg forward, dip the big toe. And then behind, big toe to your mat. One more time forward to the right big toe. Now just stay here. Keep your gaze forward if you want to go deeper. Slide the right big toe further forward, bend the left knee, and sink down lower. Now take an inhale. With the exhale, step the right foot down next to the left. Push into the right foot, come to standing with your left knee high. And just find your balance here. Keep the right big toe pressing down. Now once you're ready, keep the right arm behind your back, left hand to your hip. Actually, no, keep the left arm behind your back. That's what I want. And then reach your right arm forward. This is what we're going to do. We'll take this toward a variation of half moon. Now as you reach forward with the right hand, palm open toward the ceiling. Pull the left shoulder back, bring the left knee out to the side. Put a little bend in your right knee. Extend your left leg straight and just touch that big toe to the floor. Your body is opening up to the left as you look forward. Now keep the bend of the right knee. And we're going to go back and forth here, staying open to the left side and hinging forward and back. So hinge from the right hip, lift your left foot as high as you can, take it slow. Hinge back and touch the big toe down to the mat. Again, hinge this forward, lift your left big toe to where you can. Hinge back and touch the big toe down. One more time, hinge this forward. Now just lift the left leg as high as you're able. Hold here. Keep the left shoulder, left hip high. If you're going to go deep, keep reaching forward, keep looking forward, but maybe bring your lifted body toward parallel with the floor. Left side still high. Take an inhale. With the exhale, release. Both hands down, left foot comes down, low lunge. And then from here, we'll take it back to side plank. Left hand's your base. Roll the outside edge of the left foot, slide the right foot back. And stagger your legs, right foot in front of the left. Now reach your right arm high. Pull the right shoulder back, look up and keep your chest open. And if you're going to move, keep your right foot pressing down. From underneath, step your left foot forward. And then step it behind. Left foot forward. And step it back again. Left foot forward, keep your hips lifted. Step this back. Left foot forward. And step it back. Left foot forward one more time. Step it back one more time. Bring your right hand down, bring your right foot forward, low lunge. And then from your low lunge, we'll take this up to a straddle stance. So with an inhale, drop your left heel. Lift your torso, hands to your hips. And as you open up to the left side, turn the heels in, toes out, both legs straight. As wide in your stance here as your feet allow. So just adjust. And then once you're ready, reach your arms out wide. And then keep reaching, keep your shoulders pulled back. Take an inhale here. And with the exhale, just leave with your chest, hinge from the hips, and come down toward halfway. Now keep reaching wide. You can bend the knees as you need to. We're going to go from this position side to side to twisting. So take an inhale. With your exhale, twist left. Right hand to the left ankle. Left arm reaches high. Inhale back to center. Reach this out wide. Exhale, twist this right and pull yourself toward that right leg. Inhale to center. Arms out wide. Exhale, twist this left again. Inhale back to center. With the exhale, twist right. Inhale to center. With the exhale, twist left one more time. Now we'll stay here. Now use your right hand. Pull your torso into your left thigh, belly touching the thigh. Find that contact even if you got to bend the knee. Look up toward the ceiling. Reach up with your left arm and keep twisting here. Work to stack your shoulders as you go deep into that fold. Now take an inhale. And with the exhale, come back to center, arms out wide, chest facing the floor. And then just bring your hands to your hips and come all the way up to vertical. Now let's take this into a horse stance. So bend the knees. Bring your hips down low, thighs toward parallel with the floor. Just move around side to side. Now once you settle in, bring your hands to your low back. Now interlace the fingers, pull the palms toward each other. Keep the shoulders drawn back and keep your chest open. Keep your hips low as we take this side to side. Now put the weight to the right foot, lean right. Step your left foot back and across. Now belly to your right thigh and bring the left knee down just to touch the floor. And then press in your right foot, step it wide and come back to horse. Now bring the weight to the left foot. Right foot back and across. Keep this low. Belly to your left thigh, bring the right knee down. And then press in your left foot, Come back into horse, back to center. Over to the right side again. Left foot back and across. Belly to the right thigh. Bring your left knee down. Pressing your right foot. Come back to horse, back to center. Bring it over to the left side. Right foot back and across. Belly to your left thigh. Bring that right knee down. Pressing the left foot back to center to horse one more time. Now come over to the right foot. Left foot back and across. Belly to the right thigh, and this time bring the left knee all the way down and flatten the left foot. Now when you're ready, with an inhale, reach the arms up high, bring yourself upright. And with the exhale, hands through heart center and twist. Bring the left elbow outside your right thigh. Press the elbow to the thigh, press the palms together, look up toward the ceiling. And just keep breathing here. Lengthen out your spine as you're breathing. Try to deepen your twist each time you exhale. Now take an inhale here. With the exhale, release. Bring both hands down around the right foot. Now go ahead, lift this up. Step the left foot next to the right. And then make a quarter turn to the front of the mat, still in your forward fold. When you're ready, take an inhale, lift it up halfway. And with the exhale, set your hands down. We're going to take it back to crow, and we're going to take that long hold. Dig your fingertips down, heels up. Bring the knees to touch your arms. Hips up high, lean forward. Lift your feet together, toes to touch. Pull the heels in close, and stay here. And then take an inhale. And with the exhale, step it back, fly it back, take another vinyasa. All right, let's even it out. From your down dog, take an inhale. With the exhale, bend the knees. Look forward, step or float. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to standing, reach as high. With the exhale, sink back into chair. Put the weight to heels, bend your knees, and bring your hips down low. Now, once you settle in again, hands to your low back, palms open. Fingers spread wide, shoulders pulled back. Keep your elbows wide and keep your chest open. Focus the weight on the right foot, lift your left heel. Extend your left leg forward, dip your big toe down. And then straight back and touch your left big toe to the floor behind you. Bring it forward, touch the left big toe down. Extend it behind, big toe to the mat. And then one more time, extend this forward, big toe down, just touch the floor. Now keep your chest open if you're going to go deeper. Bend the right knee, sink down, and slide that left big toe further forward. Hold here. Take an inhale. Now with the exhale, set the left foot down next to the right. Press your left foot, come to standing with your right knee high, and hold here. All right, right arm stays behind your back. Release your left hand. Reach the left arm forward, palm open toward the ceiling. And we'll take it toward that half moon variation on this side. So keep a little bend in your left knee. Pull the right shoulder back, right knee to the side. And as you open to the right, straighten your right leg. Just touch the big toe down to the floor behind you and keep that bend in the right knee. Right shoulder back, but you're still looking forward past your left hand. Hinging forward and back. Hinge from the left hip to lift the right big toe up off the floor to where you can. Hinge back and just touch the big toe down. Stay open to the right. Again, hinge forward, lift the right foot, stay open to the side. Hinge back and touch your big toe down to the mat. One more time, hinges forward and just take it to where you can hold. Now you can stay upright, everything's still open to the right. If you're going to go deep, keep hinging and maybe bring everything lifted toward parallel with the floor. Keep looking forward and keep breathing. Right shoulder and right hip stay high the whole time. Take an inhale. And then with the exhale, bring both hands down and bring your right foot down, low lunge. Side plank one more time, right hand's your base. Roll to the outside edge of the right foot, slide the left foot back. Set it up, left foot in front of the right. Now reach your left arm high, open up your chest, pull that shoulder back, gaze up high, keep this open. And if you're going to move, keep your left foot pressing down. From underneath, step your right foot forward and step it behind. Right foot forward and step it back again. Right foot forward, step it behind. Right foot forward, and then step it back. Right foot forward, step it back one more time, and then bring your left hand forward and left foot forward. Come into low lunge. From here, take your straddle stance. With an inhale, drop the right heel. Hands to hips, come all the way to upright, opening to the right. Now, heels in, toes out, both legs straight, and just feel out how wide you want to go with the stance. And then when you're ready, reach your arms out wide, right and left. Pull your shoulders back, keep your chest open. When you're ready, take an inhale. And with the exhale, hinge from the hips, come down toward halfway and look forward. Back and forth from this position to twisting. Take an inhale. With the exhale, twist to the right. Left hand to the right ankle, right arm high. Inhale to center, arms out wide. Exhale, twist this left. Inhale to center, reach out wide. Exhale, twist right again. Inhale, back to center. With the exhale, twist left. Inhale to center, reach wide. Exhale, twist right one more time and hold. Now reach your right arm high and use your left hand. Pull your belly in to touch your right thigh. Bend the knee if you need to make that contact. Right shoulder lifted by the left. Look up toward the ceiling. And just breathe deep here as you're drawing yourself into that fold with the twist. All right, take an inhale here. With the exhale, release. Come back to center, arms out wide, chest facing down. And then just go slow. Bring your hands to your hips and come all the way upright. Now, once you're up, change this to your horse stance. Bend the knees. Heels in, toes out still, but bring your hips down low. And then once you've got that position with the legs, get your spine toward upright and bring your hands to your low back. Now find the grip that feels strange. Interlace the fingers. Pull the palms together, draw the shoulders behind you and keep your chest open. Keep your hips low as we go side to side. Now put the weight to the left foot and lean left. Right foot back and across. Bring your belly to your left thigh. Bring the right knee down just to touch the floor. And then press into your left foot, step this wide, and come back to horse. Over to the right side. Left foot back and across. Belly to the right thigh, dip your left knee down. Press into your right foot, step it wide, back to horse. Over to the left side again. Right foot back and across. Belly to your left thigh, dip the right knee down. Press into your left foot and step this out wide. Over to the right foot. Left foot back and across. Belly to your right thigh, bring your left knee down. Press into the right foot, step it wide to horse one more time. Over your left foot, right foot back and across. Belly to your left thigh, bring the right knee all the way down and flatten the right foot. Now this time, with an inhale, bring yourself upright, reach your arms high. And with the exhale, hands through center, move into your twist. Right elbow outside your left thigh. Push the elbow to the thigh, push the palms together. Look up over your left shoulder and keep extending your spine long as you're breathing here. Now take an inhale. And with the exhale, release. Both hands down around your left foot. Now step the right foot forward next to the left. Stay folded. Turn. Make that quarter turn to the left to the front of the mat. When you're ready with an inhale, lift this up halfway. And with the exhale, set your hands down. Let's take crow one more time. Dig your fingertips down. Heels up, knees touch the arms. Lean forward. Keep your hips high, feet up together. Toes to touch. Bring the heels in close. Stay here. And then take an inhale. And with the exhale, take it through one more vinyasa. All right, from your down dog, let's move into half pigeon. With an inhale, raise the right leg high behind you. And with the exhale, just bring it forward, right and behind the right wrist. Right ankle somewhere behind the left. Bring your left knee down. Left foot flat behind. Pull that left hip forward. Keep your hips square to the front. Sink your weight straight down. Look for some of that stretch on the right side, outer hip or toward the glutes. Now you can stay upright like this. You can take it deeper toward the back bend. You can always just melt this down and relax. Take it to where you need to here and keep your hips squared. All right, now from here, if your hands are forward, walk them in close. And we're going to take another pose. When the hands are close enough, pull your belly in. Back the hips up over your left knee. And we'll take this to Gomukhasana. So slide the right foot over the left and bring your right knee down at the center of the mat. Pull the left knee forward, cross the legs together tight with your feet out wide. As your legs are squeezing, come down to seated between your heels. Bring both sit bones down. And if you need to back off from this, just extend the left leg straight, cross the right leg over. Now to sit this upright, let's take the bind from below for the arms. Right arm crosses your low back, palm facing away. With your left hand reach, you can find the wrist, the elbow, whatever you can grip. But then draw the right shoulder back. Keep your chest pressing forward, and this is good enough to sit this up tall. If you're going to take the full arm bind, right hand comes up between the shoulder blades. Left arm from above. And then see about finding that grip somewhere in between. Now wherever you take this to, again, shoulders back, keep your chest pushing forward. Just sit this up tall and keep your legs squeezing, keep your feet pressing down, and just breathe into this. Take an inhale. Now with the exhale, just release your arm bind. Set your hands down behind you. Lean back, untangle the legs. And then just cross at the ankles, roll forward your hands, step back to your down dog. We'll take the other side. When you're ready, with an inhale, raise your left leg high. And then with the exhale, bring it forward. Left knee behind your left wrist, left ankle somewhere behind the right. Right knee down. Right foot flat behind. Pull that right hip forward. Keep it in line with the left. And again, just sink your weight straight down. Find some of that stretch on the left side here. You can just stay lifted like this. You can go further toward the back bend again. You can melt it down and relax if you just want to feel the stretch. But just breathe into this here. All right, again, if your hands are forward, walk them in close. Once the hands are close, pull your belly in, back the hips up over the right knee. Slide the left foot to the side and bring your left knee down. Bring that right knee forward. Cross your legs and bring the feet out wide. Leg squeezing. Come down to sitting between your heels again. And if you're going to back off, just extend the right leg with the left leg crossed over. Both sit bones down. Now for the arm bind from below. Left arm crosses your low back, palm facing away. Reach with the right hand. Grip what you can. And draw that left shoulder back. Keep your chest open here. This is plenty. If you're going to take the full bind, left hand up between the shoulder blades, right arm from above. And then again, just find that grip somewhere in between. Shoulders back, chest forward. Keep the legs squeezing and keep your feet pushing down. Take an inhale. And with the exhale, just let go of that arm bind again. Hands down behind you. Lean back and uncross the legs. And then go ahead, cross at the ankles, roll forward your hands, come into all fours. And then from here, we're going to take it to Peacock. So let's take the setup that we had from the wrist stretch before. Bring your knees out wide, widen the hips, big toes point toward each other. Walk the hands in. And then set the hands down on the line that you can draw between your knees. Now it's palms down, fingertips rotated at least 90 degrees right or left. And then if you can take it further, take the full wrist stretch and you can point the fingertips toward your feet. Just take it to where your wrists will allow. Now, once you set your hands down, reposition if you need to. You can bring the hands in closer to each other or wider, but find a position that allows you to bend the elbows in underneath your torso somewhere. So bring your chest forward between the upper arms. Let the elbows push in toward the ribs or the muscles of your core. And you got to get the arms underneath like that. Now look forward. Keep your chest pulling forward like you're holding yourself up in cobra. And then to come into this, as you grip the floor, let your knees go even wider. And then bring your shoulders forward as the elbows bend. You have to lean this forward, and it's that forward lean that's going to lift your legs up off the floor. Now, if you do this with the knees bent, this is the easiest. If you want to go further, you can extend the legs out to the sides. That's a straddle. Keep bringing your shoulders forward, and you can bring the legs together if you want to lengthen this out. Glutes engaged, shoulders coming forward to hold the position. And just take it as far as you're able. Now, I want to take a second round. And if you want to try again from that setup, that's fine. But otherwise, I'm going to do this from plank, which is a little bit more direct. So for that, go ahead, bring yourself into your high plank. Now, wristing at the shoulders, bring your legs together and just bring your body into line. And then we're going to adjust the hand position from here. So slide your hands back, one hand's length closer to your feet. And then from here, with your palms down, rotate your fingertips, again, at least 90 degrees right or left to the side. Maybe further back, just take it to where the wrist will handle. And then bring your chest forward between the upper arms, bend the elbows, and set yourself down on the shelf of your arms. Now, look forward, keep your chest pulling forward. If you just want to keep everything straight, you just lean into this with your glutes engaged. Most people will keep the knees bent for that. Just slide the feet forward, feet together, knees out wide, and again, shoulders forward to lift the feet. From there, you can go further to the straddle, or extend all the way. Again, take it to where you can. All right, you're welcome to working on that further still. If you're done, just go ahead and shake your hands out a little bit again. And then go ahead and bring your legs out from underneath you and come down onto your back, and we'll just cool down. Now, once you're down, bring your knees into your chest and just squeeze everything in tight. And then go ahead and just release the left leg, extend it out fully. Bring the left hand to your right knee, reach your right arm out to the side. Now draw the right knee across your body, tuck your left hip underneath. Keep both shoulders down and look over to the right. Now as you move into the twist, find that stretch right out the hip moving toward your low back. If you need more, you can use the left hand to press the leg down. If you want to go further, maybe extend that right leg to the side. If you want to bind both legs, you can bend the left knee. Reach with the right hand. If you find the foot kick into your hand, whatever version of the twist you're in, keep the right shoulder pressing toward the floor and keep breathing. Now take an inhale here. And then with the exhale, just release. Bring this into center. Draw both knees in for a moment. And then we'll switch it out. So when you're ready, extend the right leg straight. Right hand to your left knee, left arm to your side this time. Now pull the left knee across your body, tuck your right hip underneath. Both shoulders down and look over to the left. Find the stretch in the outer left hip toward the low back on this side. To take it further, you can press down with the right hand. You can extend your left leg. If you want the second bind, you can bend the right knee. Reach the left hand down. If you find the foot kick into your hand, and wherever you are, keep that left shoulder pressing down and keep breathing here. Take an inhale. With the exhale, release. Come back to center. Draw both knees in side by side. And then let's take happy baby. Go ahead, reach between the knees and take hold of the outside edges of your feet. Stack your ankles above your knees. Pull down on both sides. Draw the knees toward the floor outside your ribs. Press your feet back up into your hands at the same time and keep the tension working both up and down. Flatten your spine, stick your tailbone down toward the floor. And then if you want to take it further, you can rock a little bit side to side. Further still, you can extend your legs out against your grip. And then finally, when you're ready, take a deep inhale, draw down as much as you can. With the exhale, just release. Extend your legs out fully. Lay your arms at your sides. Open up your palms toward the ceiling. And then just let your eyes close here and let your body settle down into the mat. And then just start to move here, fingers and toes. And move your arms and legs. Take an inhale, reach your arms out long past your head, stretch this out. And pull it all in, bring the elbows toward your chest. Draw your knees up as well. And then find your way up to a comfortable seat. Ground yourself into the mat, stack your spine. And then bring your hands up to heart center. Now take a deep inhale, hold on to it at the top. And just let everything go. Thank you for joining class. Namaste.